What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support everyone has been showing thus far. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate that. And also go ahead and check out my skincare line. All right, it's going to be there, available in the description, as well as coaching calls are available as well, guys. If you guys want to partake in coaching calls, go ahead and hit the link in the bottom. And we'll go ahead and get into today's subject. And today we're going to talk about how privacy is power. Privacy is power in relationships. Now, when it comes to privacy, it's so important because we live in an age where, especially if you look on social media, it's like almost every single day, it's someone in a couple that's airing out dirty laundry on another person. There's no privacy whatsoever when it comes to relationships nowadays, and it's actually being glorified in the world we live in. It's being glorified to be toxic, right? No one's holding each other down when it comes to being private or keeping things private in a relationship. So if you can't be with someone that is going to hold you down in times of conflict, in times of disagreements, if you can't be with someone that's going to hold you down, and every single time a disagreement happens or a conflict happens, they're going to air out your dirty laundry as if that's a flex, because that's what it's looked at nowadays. It's looked at as a flex. You got to let that person go. I mean, just point, because first, that's just a sign of disrespect, right? And there's some other points I'm gonna get into, but respect is, like I said, respect is so important in a relationship. And if you go through something, if you go through a hurdle, right, those moments can show your true character. So those times of conflict are gonna determine, it's gonna show your true character. But if every single little thing that happens within your relationship, you got to always run to somebody, you have to always broadcast it to your social media pages every time someone has done you wrong, it just shows, that you just don't got no respect for that person or that relationship. Or you're even trying to, even if they're moving that way, why don't you move different? Why don't you move different, But that's not what we see today. We see people that are just being toxic, airing out their dirty laundry. But like I said, the first point, it shows a sign of disrespect. If you can't handle and sit down with your person and have a conversation, right, to hold your relationship down, then you need to question being in a relationship. Because, like I said, privacy is power, and what people don't know, they can't break. But every time there's a problem, if you gotta run to your people, if you gotta run to your friends, if you gotta run to Twitter, if you gotta run to Instagram, you feel me? If you gotta run to all these different social media pages just to let everybody know in the world that this person has done you wrong, it's just not a good look. Point number 2, as I mentioned, was it shows that your potential partners, let's say that you're airing out that dirty laundry on someone that's done you wrong, it's going to show your potential partners, future partners, how you handle conflict or how you handle certain situations, disagreements, someone that's done you wrong. It's going to show the next person in line that's going to come, because everyone's watching. That's what you got to remember. Every single person is watching when it comes to your page, your relationship. You got to remember, these people too, a lot of these people, especially if you have a relationship that seems happy and seems that you enjoy each other, the world wants to tear that down. Majority, I'll say that. Some people are the exception within your friend group and stuff like that, but for the majority, they don't want, it's hard for people to even see, it's hard for people to digest a normal, functioning, healthy relationship. So when they see that things go awry and things don't work out, they're going to be the first to repost your situation. They're going to be the first ones to be talking about your relationship. He did her wrong. She did him wrong. And it's just messy. And then, like I said, if you're moving like that, then it's really going to show your future partners, whoever that may be, it's going to show them, hey, this is how she moves with this dude, or this is how, you know, he moves with this girl. This is what I'm going to have to get into. If, I don't know, if we have a disagreement, you feel me? All this stuff is going to be on social media airways now, on social media platforms, because we couldn't sit down, we couldn't talk, and we couldn't communicate effectively. It's not a good look. Point number 3 that I want to bring up. It shows that every single chance, if you're this type of person that has to dish out all your drama on social media, it shows that every single chance you get, it doesn't build any trust. It shows any chance that you get, for any type of reason, you're going to dish out your dirty laundry on your partner. It just shows a lack of communication. So if there's a lack of communication, right, or if that person just doesn't want to communicate with you, then what's the reason for having a relationship? Because having a relationship, you gotta both try, at least be devoted to trying to communicate effectively. And then this brings me to point number 4. Emotional stability. It shows a lack of emotional stability if every single time you have a disagreement or a run-in with your partner, it shows a lack of emotional stability. Meaning, how do you handle conflict? Can you handle conflict without your emotions getting so stirred up that you don't make impulsive moves? And that's impulsive. Think about it. A lot of people, soon as something goes wrong, the first thing they do, I'm not even sure these people are even talking to their partners, the first thing they do is go to social media. Maybe it's the second or third. Either way, it's still such an impulsive mood. And with that, you know, you have to really take your hats off to people in relationships that hold it down for each other, right? There's a million things that could happen, but they still hold it down for each other. And see, that's something that you could actually respect about a person. And then for the onlookers, let's say it doesn't even work out. Like I said, for the onlookers, because people are always watching, guys watch how girls move, and then men watch how ladies move. So you got to think, if they see that, hey, this is a person that's not going to air out all my dirty laundry, and every single time going to go to social media, every single time there's a conflict, that shows there's a great deal of respect there, right? That shows that I can actually try to have a healthy relationship and communicate with this person when conflicts arise. So that's what I wanted to speak about. And we have to normalize looking for people that can communicate effectively and don't act on impulse when conflicts arise in relationships and just put it out on social media like that's going to help you. Because it's not. And you're not practicing habits that reflect that you could actually handle conflict without going to social media each time. All right, guys, so that's just a gem that was on my mind, something I've been thinking about and things that I've been seeing. All right, so let's continue to level up. Let's continue to do the self-improvement. And guys, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Let me know your thoughts on this subject, how you feel about it. All right, I'll keep giving you videos like this. I'll see you guys next time.